Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. For a little while now, I've had the yips on my backhand, and Coach Rob was tired of seeing that. So he interrupted our hitting session, and yeah, this happened. Stay tuned.
Harry, can we help your backhand?
Yes, please help my backhand.
I know Pablo did a really good video with you a while back, getting your shoulders turned. It worked really good. And did you forget? What happened?
I think
Where'd
I
it go?
did. I think it went to my forehand.
So the muscle memory disappeared.
Yeah, for some reason, I've been favoring my forehand. So like whenever I see any ball that comes, my grip is already on the forehand. I'm already doing this, right? Or I'm, what I prefer to do is this, but I'm doing this, like coming into the backhand side to run around it. Yeah. So since my first reaction is that, right? By the time I realize that it's a backhand, then it's changing over like this I'm already late to the
we're late to the party.
Yeah.
What if we played a little deeper?
Stand back there?
A little bit. Give yourself more time. So there go like that. That's fine. That would help give you a little more time.
Okay.
But let's just figure out the backhand.
All right.
So pretend you're going to want to hit a backhand.
Then that means I hold a backhand grip.
Sure.
Okay.
But be thinking, who's going to try to hit you more? If you're playing a match, are they trying to hit you more forehands or backhands?
Backhands.
So why are we only waiting for a forehand when you know your opponent's probably trying to hit you a backhand?
Because I want a forehand.
It's not about what you want. It's about what you're going to get. Right? Like, I'd like filet mignon every night, but we're not getting that.
Yeah, damn it.
Okay, so, right? So, your left hand does what?
Stabilizes and then, also changes the grip.
Okay, it's in charge of pulling to get your shoulders turned. Now, notice I pivoted my feet. So now this is turned, right? Now go back to what you normally do. No, you go like this, right? And then you go, okay, time to hit it. And then you go, wait, I better turn. Oh. So now you turn. Right. And then you go, crap, I'm too close.
Right.
And or late. And then we have to slice.
Got it. So my footwork, I'm here.
Pivot.
Right? I'm not even turned all the way over.
Right. That shoulder doesn't start to walk in front, but this shoulder has to get turned, and your left hand has to pull to get your shoulders turned.
I tell everybody this, and I'm the one doing it wrong.
Right. So if they're watching you emulate what you're doing, we're in trouble.
Yeah. So I understand it. I just got into lazy habits then.
Correct.
Yeah.
So be ready for a backhand. You're going to turn quick for a forehand because that's what you want.
Right.
But you're not able to turn quick for a backhand, which is likely what you're going to get when you're competing against somebody who is trying to defeat you.
Right. Okay.
So then when you're there,
Okay.
Then you don't have to slice. Or you turn and you go, oh, my racket's already here. Now I'm going to step in and slice it. Mm-hmm. Or I turn and I'm like, oh, I'm not slicing. I'm going to come over the ball and roll it.
Okay.
Turn, step, hit, Harry.
I'm standing.
Keep it simple.
I'm standing here.
Okay.
Okay. The ball gets struck.
You ready? Hopped, made your split step.
Right.
Yep.
And
you're on your toes.
And it's gonna come right in here.
And you want a backhand.
Do I want a backhand?
If it's right there, no, you're gonna run around and hit it. You're gonna hit a forehand.
Okay. At what point do I actually decide?
You got to depends how quick you are.
Right.
Are you quick?
No.
Me neither. Not anymore. So I'm probably thinking that I can get from here, if I'm in the middle, 2 big steps over here to take this with my forehand.
Right. Okay. But today we're not doing that.
No, because you want a backhand, you want to practice your backhand, you want to get better at your backhand.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Let's try.
All right, so Harry, I'm going to hand feed you a couple. Try to hit it cross court. Hopefully you're going to have early contact, right?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and pivot for me. Pivot.
Yep.
Pivot.
Oh, pivot.
Pivot, more. Good. Thank you. Okay, split and pivot. Split. Good. More turn. Good. Almost. Split. Pivot. More. There. Hit it. Nice. Split. Split. Pivot. More. Okay. So
see, I realize now when you say pivot, I'm doing half the time. Yeah.
Right, not all.
Right.
And that's why your left hand isn't pulling the racket back here. It's pointing it at the side fence. Then you decide to hit it and you go, okay, now I'm going to turn all the way. And you go, uh-oh, too close.
Got it.
And now you're like stuck in having to slice.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, I'm too close.
Right.
Okay, so now do your old way. So show the folks, see how he's not turned. His feet aren't turned, his shoulders aren't turned. His racket's back a little better because we're on him. Now let's go do it again. Okay, so now make your split, pivot more. Good, now he's turned, he's coiled. Now he steps in, right? Now he can come out, hit.
So I think this is what I was doing though. I was being lazy and I got into a bad habit. I was doing this.
That's it, yes,
right?
correct.
And then I would do that. Right. So I would never actually,
But you didn't have, you had to time it perfect.
Right.
Well, we're not on TV, well, we're on video, but we're not on TV playing for a reason.
Right.
Right? So we want to make sure you split and turn more so that then you can decide whether you want to come over the ball or you're going to slice the ball.
Got it.
So you just have to split. Boom, pull. There. Look at where that is.
Right. Yep. I could feel the strain. I could feel the pull here. I could feel
that left hand is turning. Right.
So I need to actually be like there. And then just back.
Right. Because then you're going to step in and shift your weight into the shot.
Right. So it's like, it's this.
Turn. Yeah, it's turn, step, and hit it. We are trying to keep this simple. Turn, step, hit. Let's not complicate it. Okay.
I got it. Let's try some.
Now, when you watch the video that you did with Pablo, you can see he's doing more or less kind of that same getting yourself turned, getting the shoulder around. At least if I remember the video right, Pablo, if I'm not saying exactly how you said it, forgive me. But I think we're trying to say the same thing.
Yeah, I remember he was a tree back there, and he's like, make sure that thing's past the tree from what I remember.
Right.
It was like the center post almost, like where there was a tree.
Right.
And he's like, I want you to get the racket past that center post.
And that's great. If you can exaggerate that much, great.
I think he did that to me just because he wanted me to actually get like 80% there. You know, because he knows I'm never going to get 100% there.
Right. But if you are starting out with being mindful that you're going to more likely get a backhand, right? You're here, you're ready to turn and explode into the shot. You know if it comes over here, you're going to turn quick to your right because you're right-handed. Right. And that's what you'll want. You're like, woohoo! Let's celebrate. Right? And if it's a floater and you have time to move around it, fine. Right. But more times than not, you're getting a
backhand.
Especially when it looks like the way you hit it, they're going to go, oh, what looks better, his forehand or his backhand? Well, his forehand looks...
Yeah, backhand's going,
that's the shaky
going after
one.
That. Yep.
Right.
Got it.
But if you expect a backhand and you're ready for a backhand, you're going to be early hitting more balls cross court with top to their backhand, which then may give you a ball back in the middle of the court, so then you can control the point with your forehand.
Now, Coach Rob is teaching us the one-handed way, but this also can equate on the backhands.
If you have a two-hander, same thing. You split, you turn, right? You've got your shoulders around, your shoulders here, your hands are back, and let her rip.
Right. So either one or two, this basically what Coach Rob is teaching you is good for both ways.
Right, and we're trying to keep it simple. Yes, you can go big around, you can go, like we were saying, Richard Gasquet with a real big loop. Hey, all for Richard Gasquet. He plays on clay a lot, he plays back, he's all court, he's got amazing timing.
Right.
Guy's a pro, right?
Right.
You can take the straight back in your pocket and just swing from your pocket to your shoulder. You can use the two-handed with the loop and come around. You can just be short and sweet with it. You know, as long as you get yourself so that your left hand is helping you pull the racket back, whether it be a one hand or two, you got to get your shoulders turned early or you're always going to be late.
Got it. So the other thing that I always tell people too is as they become, like they might start this way, like with a big loop, and towards the middle and the end, that big loop becomes like shorter and shorter.
As the game gets faster, let's say you're playing on a faster surface or you're hitting with someone who hits harder, your big loop, you're going to end up late.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, no, actually, the opposite is happening. Their big loop, right? They lost confidence in it, so they're taking it shorter and shorter, and at the end, they're literally just pushing the ball over.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Is the big loop, like think of it like an uppercase letter,
C.
right, or a lowercase. So as I'm playing someone faster, I may take a shorter one. If I get a slower ball, I may need a couple more little steps in the bigger one.
Right.
But
yeah, what my point is, like, you need to actually bring it back.
Correct.
Bring
Not
it back no
you're
matter
halfway
what.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
All the way back.
So, like, as I lose confidence, and I'm guilty of it too, as I lose confidence in it, I feel like, well, slice is just my default.
Correct.
Or just kind of doing the slappy is my default.
And you can short hop, if something is coming deep and fast, you can short hop that back if need be, right? But you want to have a stroke.
Right. Can we continue our lesson now? Or hitting?
Which one are you going to show me? I don't want to walk back over there and have to come back and go, Harry.
All right. Ding, in the head now.
Muscle memory.
Yes.
Now, what's another way of practicing this? Do you ever start the rally with your backhand?
Never. Should we start that?
If you need to help your backhand, is your backhand going to get better starting it with a forehand? No. Starting the rally with your backhand. Take your racket back. Ball out in front. Toss it up. Swing out through it, right? If you have a two-handed backhand, same thing. Toss it up, hang on with both hands, swing through it, right? Here, we'll hit one so we don't take out our photographer, right? So we got our racket back, we changed our grip, we're good. We toss it out in front, boom, got my balance, got my follow through. If I were to do it with a two-hander, same thing, toss it up in front, start it with two hands, try to make sure I have my good follow through, good balance. Start more rallies with your backhand. You may not be very good at the beginning, but it'll get better.
Okay. All right. Can we hit some?
Sure. Harry's going to start the rally with his backhand. Let's see how he does.
Left hand out.
So turn your shoulder so your racket's back. Ball's in front. Lift it up. Let it bounce so you can get the racket in on your left hand and more sideways.
Okay.
Toss it up. Move your feet. Step. There you go. Okay, started with your backhand. Turn more. All right, now turn for that backhand. Run with it back. There you go. Pull it back first. Good. Can we pull it farther back?
Yes.
There you go. Good. Pull again. Pull again.
Wow.
Good. Now, was that too high of a take back?
Probably. I felt it.
When you see the video, you'll know it's too high.
Uh-oh.
Heads up. One more. Full turn. Turn again. There you go. Move the feet. Turn. Cross court. Turn again. That was much better looking from this side. Pivot first. Good, do it again. Pivot first. Left hand pull. Good, left hand dominates. I would rather look at those last few than what you've been showing me over the years of our friendship of hitting balls at each other.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now, I hope your muscle memory can slowly integrate into that.
Yeah.
Maybe watch your own videos to see the before and the after, and notice how much better you are here. And then it gives you time. Like you said, hey, I can load up with my legs. I can use my finish to be smoother. I can hit it where I want to. You're not rushed. At least it didn't look like you were rushed from my side.
Not at all.
Starting the rally with your backhand, you were already in the right grip, using your good stroke there, and be thinking, I'm going to hit more backhands.
Right. So the interesting thing was when I started to incorporate the turn, right, it made me drop. So I was lower to the ground now with the drop, therefore moving to the ball at a lower angle, lower plane. And even if the ball was going to jump at me, I could rise into it and come through the ball.
And the biggest muscles in your body are in your legs, which you want activated into your shot.
Right.
Hence why you're trying to load up and hit it.
Right. Yeah, they felt great. It's just, I've gotten into these bad habits because I'm just favoring the forehand because that's easy for me.
When you watch the ball.
Right, when I watch the ball. Which you got me into doing. You got me
because I got tired of looking at that. Mr. Shankapotamus.
Blue Jay.
There's nothing up there that's that exciting to look at.
There's a hawk up there. But yeah, so first the forehand, right? Now I got to get my backhand back to where it used to be versus, my bad habit of just kind of turns, cut,
half turn,
cut, half. Yeah, exactly. So that's actually hurting my arm.
Yes, because you're muscling every shot.
Right.
Instead of using your shoulders and your hips and your legs to hit the ball, you're just.
Right. Yeah, I do. I feel it in my elbow too, especially when it's coming, and I'm like half there, and I go, ugh.
Right, because when you do try to fully turn, now you're too close. And you're going to be late inside out on the ball.
Yep. And
not able to hit around the ball because you're ideally more times than not, you're trying to get your backhand to their backhand. You're trying to go cross court.
Correct.
You want to go over the lowest part of the net into the biggest part of the court.
Right.
Right. Now, obviously, if it's a lefty, yes, you're going to have to hit some more backhands down the line. But technically wise, your technique, you want to be able to hit that backhand really good cross court.
Right. Okay. I will practice that. I will practice starting the rally with the backhand. Obviously, the pivot is important, and then the turn. Right? It's like what my old coach used to say, make sure they can see your name on the back. So it's that far over. All right? Coach Rob, thank you so much.
Sure.
This is going to be a work in progress.
Yes, it will. Give it time. Keep turning.
Yep.
Go back and watch your own video. Watch the one Pablo showed you.
Hard bad habits to new good habits is always hard. So, guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Tag partner.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Coach Goo just did a tweener on the Fast Track Tennis. You can get your tweener on the Fast Track Tennis too. 365 days a year. Discount code is below. Get your Fast Track on today.